Come again. Day 450. %10 discount. I don't think I'm too interested in that. Good evening to you too. Let's see what today. I kind of want to play some XM1 and see how that goes. It does seem there's a little bit of news right now with Sons of Attila is releasing tomorrow. It'll be interesting to see. I haven't really paid much attention to it on dev server. I don't have access. I'm doing well. How about you? I'm excited to see a lot of the changes. Personally, I feel the game has been moving in a positive direction. Especially with the economy changes. Especially since I have premium. Otherwise, I imagine it's still pretty awful. But is it better for anybody that's not on premium? Does it feel better? Nope, not quite. M10 Booker. You'll have to refresh my memory a little bit. It's not one I'm familiar with. Is it an early or a more recent one? I can't tell sometimes. Premium feels like required at some point to have an enjoyable time. Shoot, oh shoot. That did not go well. Let me say that. Well at all. Yeah, premium is nice. Especially with the new update to pay your repair costs. It definitely helps with the costs in high tier matches because it does get very costly. You know, and it even makes just playing something like the B-29 viable to actually just do for fun. And not worry about destroying your bank account because you want to enjoy it. Turn that corner and there's a barrel right there. Nearly had a heart attack. Coming for you, buddy. I'm trying. What's he pointing at? Right there. Teamwork. Hell yeah. I like the changes. Some of the other ones that are included are you don't have to pay repair costs if you're killed by friendly fire. Shoot it. Yeah, I got it. Oh no. The changes definitely make it a bit easier to enjoy the game versus feel like you're being punished for playing the game. Like, even from a fundamental game design perspective, it's just not good game design. Realistically, they should just get rid of repair cost. But for right now, we're stuck with this half measure. But it might help edge them in that direction.
Have captured a zone.
Changed my launch again, didn't I? Yep, because there's the closer one that I probably could have picked, and I did not pick that one. I didn't. Oh well. They took everything. That's because half our team is left and the other half are in the air. Good job, guys. We really knocked it out of the park on this one.
Enemy forces have captured a zone.
The battle rating compression issue, I feel, will continue until they address the elephant in the room issue with it. Which is that it just will never accurately capture the dynamics of what they're looking to accomplish, and they need to kind of assess whether or not a new system should be used. Like, I was thinking about it after the match in lower rank the other day. In regards to, it's more fun, and I think part of that is because there's a lot more new people. But when you're in high-level play, the only people left there are the people that have been there for a while. And so it just turns it into something else. I think the easiest compromise would be for them to introduce a nation that starts with at least late Cold War equipment, so that new players can have an easy into modern combat. I think even just opening up Israel to anybody that wanted to play it, instead of making them unlock another nation first all the way up to that rank. You know, just let people use that. It would help increase the amount of new players in higher tier. It will help players find the tiers that they actually enjoy playing in.
Allied forces have captured a zone.
Yeah. I know this isn't go bad.
Victory will be ours.
Stop that.
Artillery strike in your sector!
Yeah, I think the grind requirement to get into higher rank stuff does nothing but hurt the game in the long run. Because a lot of people that are looking to play anything higher are just going to be turned off by being stuck with prop planes for months, years, depending on how regularly you play. Oh shoot, his buddy got me on the side. I think my recommendations for it would basically be to open up Israel to everybody that wants to play, and to add another nation that has a more recent military-industrial complex. My mind immediately runs to, say, Brazil as a good example, where they, within the past few decades, have started producing their own equipment instead of buying it from anyone else. That's a good way to put it. Ground RB is rough. $140K, like, I see that number there, and if this was air, it wouldn't feel that bad. That ain't too hard. I see ground, and I'm like, oh god, and they expect up in here to be grinding out 400K in ground? Ouch. It's painful, for sure. But I'm also not that great at it, so how it goes sometimes. This tree here. Like, I wish I could use this thing more. But it just feels wrong to take it in match by itself. I feel like I should at least have something else as a backup. I don't really care for leaving after one death. What is that little vehicle doing? Look at that thing. What is that? I love it. It's great. That little thing looks fantastic. Where is it? It's this one, Type 87. Look at this thing. Nice. That's a good one. What was the one I was looking at the other night? I saw 109. Look, they get an MLRS. It's not a great one. I want to see more MLRS in game. Maybe it wasn't in there that I'd seen that. I don't think it was. I could have sworn I'd seen an M109 in a recent match. Does anybody know what tree that's a part of? I know not a ton have much for artillery yet, but I thought I had seen that. But maybe I misread it. Could have been. Ain't seeing it. Nope, not in there. Wow, that's a very, goes for what it does. You get the Merkava, you get the Macaque, and that's it. You keep doing that over and over again. Well, it sets out for what it does, and then it does it well, I guess. I do really love the Merkava design. It's easily one of my favorite tank designs. Alright, we're gonna play a little USSR low tier. Come. Watch out for passing traffic. I guess we're going this way. Yep, day 450. That I have been playing this game. Usually, in the beginning, there was definitely nights where I was just logging in and just to get the bonus and then not playing because the game felt like too much at the moment. Ever since I started streaming, I almost always put in an hour now. My Steam numbers say about 600, 650 hours total. Look at him go. Look at that thing zooming. There's one. Yeah, shoot. I can't quite figure out what the rules are on scouting there. Sticking out too much. Yep, I was a bit. Okay, I know that one's there. Is he? Can't see him through that. I think somebody's right up close next to us. Still one of us left. I just saw him hit point out of. Whoa! Oh, there he is. Shoot. Hit came from. There he is. Yeah, I would say, and once I because I think I started playing ground a lot more, if I remember correctly. So I started a lot of this game just playing ground. It's one of them perks with playing against German players that don't know how to angle yet. But I feel like newbies in the game are just such an important element because they help keep an element of chaos in everything. Like, they're always going to do something unexpected. And it's just something that's lacking a bit from high tier. Ooh, plane. Oh, he crashed. Gonna hit this one? I got that.
The Allied forces have captured a zone.
Somebody out here. There's one.
Enemy forces have captured a zone.
at this. If there's one thing I've learned from playing these Russian low tiers, I love the BTR. BTR, absolutely, one of my favorites. Big fan.
Attention to the map.
Hello there, welcome. How are you doing today?
Sorry.
Somebody. I saw somebody. Don't get stuck on stuff.
The enemy has captured most of the strategic zones.
Gunna. What are you doing right now? I'm guessing playing War Thunder? This is my point.
A little more effort and victory will be ours.
Maybe good enough. Just gonna park right here for a moment. Wait. What? Do that. Not gonna lie, I think about grinding the Italy tree every now and again just because I want the R3. That thing looks so much fun. It's just silly. Alright, anybody in the air? Not a thing. Oh, there's one. Got him. Stuck my head out a little too far. Oh well, I had a good run with it. Italy? Oh, I believe it. Italy, unfortunately, has never had the best of equipment. Although I would love to find a good list of the pieces and parts that they were very good at, because usually there's something. And I know, like Marconi being Italian, they have a long history with electronic radio. I'm curious if they had better communication systems.
Enemy forces have captured a zone. We no longer have the advantage.
I think my favorite thing about this vehicle is definitely that guy with the hat.
Attention to the designated grid zone.
He's my favorite part. He definitely looks like he might be there to supervise.
Allied forces have captured a zone.
True, there's quite a few there. Especially when you begin including the kinds of shotguns they had developed. I believe Franchi shotgun as well. Franchi is Italian. So maybe they were stronger with small arms? Would be a way to put it?
Allied forces have captured a zone. Let's keep the pressure on. Victory is close.
Like, I know they had a rough time World War II, a lot because they were still operating with equipment from World War I, but that can't be completely put their fault because of what was happening with the country at the time. You know, you go to war with what you got, not what you want. Nope. Thought I saw a goodie on the horizon, and it was not. CZ. I've heard so many good things about the CZ. M9's one of those ones that I love the look of. But the realistic of leaving your barrel kind of open like that invites dirt, grime, jam. I don't know. And actually nowadays it feels like everything's moving from hammer fired to striker fired. Anything over there. Take a looky-loo. I mean, I gotta personally say, if I have to pick a pistol that I would want, it's probably gonna be H&K. I also do find it fun that I'm unlocking emblems again, because I haven't been. I get them very sparingly now in the US tree. H&K, US Peak Tactical, personally in a 45, because it's subsonic to begin with, you don't have to buy special ammunition. It's a bit too big for most applications. Anything smaller? I haven't really looked at much recently. In my tree. 3.7, that's a 3.3. I'm not really very far along in here. And I'm unlocking this at 4.7. What drove me to do that? Let's do another match here. I think realistically, I'm going to end up going towards probably the CZ. Probably want to get a USP Tactical for fun. That's more of a fun one than much use.
Машина! Экипаж к бою! Механик-водитель к бою готов! Наводчик к бою готов! Заряжайщик к бою готов!
You know, I actually haven't looked into much about them since I think the VP9 released. Because, well, it's been a few years. Yeah, that's the thing with H&K, but I tend to be more of a buy once, cry once kind of person. I'd rather spend good once on a quality thing than spend 100 times on something that's not what I was really looking for. You know, it does mean if you ain't got the cash, you do have a lot less stuff, but on the plus side, you got a lot less stuff to worry about. You missed me. You gotta do better than that. Come on, stop trying to hit me and hit me. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Park my butt right in here. Now, what is that for? What are you doing that for, huh? Huh? You won't get a second. But I might.
Allied forces have captured a zone. Попадание! Another zone captured, we have the advantage.
Yep. It's a good way to go about it, too.
Единицы исправны!
I'm just gonna park myself in here a little bit.
Пулемет готов!
My entire team is on the other side of the map. I'm here defending B point by myself.
Enemy forces have captured a zone.
I've never been a huge Glock person, but I know tons of people love them. But I think I would like to give the VP9 a try at some point. The enemy team really just gonna let me sit here and have this point. Because, I mean, I'm cool with that, but, you know, at least try to kill me. Please? Just still over there. see him poking his head out. So poke mine out. And I get hung up on a rock. Yep.
Попадание! Цель уничтожена! Нас подбили!
Shoot. Nope.
Двигатель горит!
Uh-oh. This could be going better. Oh, come on. Really? Really?
Артиллерия! Координаты! Д-4! Уничтожить!
Come on, come on. There.
Цель подбита! Мотор в строю!
There's somebody.
Вижу повреждения!
Play that game. I think I turn faster than you, buddy.
Вижу повреждения! Цель подбита!
The tea is coming for you. Try and take this point.
Больше ход! Меньше ход!
There you go.
Attack the A point! Больше ход!
There he is.
Little effort and victory will be yours. Попадание! Выстрел! Попадание!
Oh shoot, I missed that one. He got me. Oh, that had a good run to it. That was a real good run. Okay, let me check first. How many people we got on the ground? Okay, it looks like we still got plenty.
Defend the C point!
Big plane. Hey, big target.
Another zone captured, we have the advantage.
Get that big juicy plane. Why, hello. Goodbye. I was so concentrated on that one, I didn't see the little one coming at me. There's somebody. See if I can hit him. Not quite. Good attempt, though. Hey, another Cobb. Alright, I think this is about over. I need to reload anyway if I'm going to be any amount of effectiveness, but the match is just about over. He's got a lucky shot off on me. Didn't see him there. Nice, that was a good match. A good match to me is, did I have fun? Even if I don't do well, did I have fun? Alright, so let's see. Good time for a few more. Let's see what else I can play. Any requests? And again, my highest two are USA and Sweden. Actually, Soviet coming right behind it. Big tank. Look how many people fit inside this thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 people are inside this thing. Alright, Italy. Okay, let's see. So, Italy, I do have one vehicle that I do have for them. This one. I don't remember. It was from the Summer Quest. That's what it was. And it's got them little rocket protrusions that just tend to get it killed more than help. Okay, what does my loadout look like here? A bunch of hot garbage. 1.7, 1.3. So I'm playing at 1.3. What do I have in aviation at 1.3? This one. Might be a better use. What can it use? Some bombs. Good enough. Ooh, there's a Junkers. Should probably just use that then. Oh yeah, I should absolutely just use that. I think I also have... Yeah, I got this one as well. The BF-109 that was in the Battle Pass from last Battle Pass. Do I have anything else there I can really swap out? 1.0 and a 1.3. L3 with 47. No, I love the L3. I gotta keep it. BA-65. Alright. Is that gonna be another one of them ones that's like the Cobb and I end up liking it? Let's see. I think this one to start with. It's kind of adorable. Also, I kind of love the color pattern, just because nobody else does that. Oh, I'm sorry. Get out of your way. I'm a bit slow. I'm trying. This is not the zippiest tank. Oh god, it struggled just to get up that little hill. It's going, I remember the Great War. Yeah, we know, Grandpa. It's okay. Damn Russian Empire. There are no more Prussians, Dad. They're gone. Be quiet, Grandpa. It's a good way to put it. Oh, shoot. It's a bit bumpy. Here we go. Oh, there's another one coming. Please, no. No, 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 no! Oh boy. Please, anybody. There's one coming around that corner over there. He thought he could long range me, but he did not expect it. That I can long range back. But I could not survive that. I got 3 though. Use the junkers much. Wow, there's still 2 uncaptured points. That says something, but I'm not sure what. Okay, this one has an air brake. It's kind of like the point of this one, isn't it? You kind of dive straight down, drop your bomb, and then pull the air brake and hope you don't die. down there. There's one. I got 2 of them, but I did not survive the pull-up.
Allied forces have captured a zone.
It just didn't happen. Did get 2 though.
Enemy forces have captured a zone.
I forgot to hit my air brake. I hit it too late, and I definitely pulled up too late.
We no longer have the advantage. We need to put more pressure on the enemy. They're winning.
Somebody up there. Good attempt. Give him an A for effort. See that one up there.
Most of the zones are taken by the enemy.
Ow. Is that necessary? It looked like a baby tank. There's a song in there somewhere, like a baby tank. Boom, 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 boom. Put that fire out. Oops, I waited a bit too long on putting that fire out. Doing much. I felt like I was trying to use a pellet gun against him. It's like I'm just hoping for the best here. I'm hoping for a Saving Private Ryan to happen. And use my 1911 to take down a tiger. Yeah. There they are. Nope. Interesting match, though. I'll give it that. Very interesting. Look at that. He just shot straight through both of them. I think he even lined it up. He could have just machine gunned me. Alright. Lots of stuff. And they've got these two other... I haven't used either of these really because I like this one way too much. And before that, I liked this one more. I guess let's just do a match of this 2.7. I'm going to swap out this plane for something else. I'll take the Hurricane. I'll play fighter role this time. Instead of trying to do CAS. Honestly, probably a little bit unfair for me to do CAS at that level anyway. My subs continue to rise. Today has been particularly good, and right now they're at 169. Good times. Thank you, everyone. Bunch of truly cool people. Sweden has been interesting for me because I didn't play Germany, and they use a lot of German stuff. But they use them in, if this makes sense, a Swedish way. Also, a fun aside, for anyone that doesn't know, if you notice that the armor on this is riveted, meaning that metal rivets were used to fasten the metal bits to the frame instead of welding. The issue with this is that if you take an impact to a riveted frame, a rivet can pop loose. And a rivet popping loose can go as fast as a bullet. So if a rivet pops loose inside the tank, you can very likely just die from that. And that is why welded armor became more used. Came out of nowhere. For me, anyway. Let's try again. Something else. Do this one. Oh, also Sweden gets Sabo shells very, very early. In fact, I believe there are a couple tanks that's all they start with. And so Sweden can be difficult for a new player to get into because you have to know where to aim on the tanks instead of being able to use a high explosive round or something to take it out. Which is much more new user friendly. Yeah, I saw him there. Oh, it's very possible they did. I know some people were fairly perturbed by how strong it was. Is there somebody over there still? Oh.
Thank you very much.
Guess not. I hit him with a straight shot. Hit him again. Well, I feel like that's kind of, with nerfing of the Sabo round, I feel like that's kind of just a thing that happens in all games nowadays. Release new thing, really strong, really awesome. New thing gets nerfed, thing is now average or worse. Eventually gets fixed to where it's mostly balanced. Depending on bias. There was a living person left in that thing. I think the one guy in the back was. Let's try out the Hurricane. I've heard good things about it. A lot of people love it. Doesn't look like they're fielding anything for air right now. So I have successfully kept the air clear. All me. Yeah. Mission accomplished. I hadn't. I had unlocked a good amount of the Sweden air tree before that Finland part was even released. So it was never one of the ones I ended up using. Yeah, at least with it being like a winter background, it is a bit easier to see where the enemy planes are. And watch as I get like snapped out of the sky by one out of nowhere. I see nothing, skies are clear. A very nice looking plane. It's got good shape to it. Yep, I'm just up here flying air superiority. Have fun, my brethren. Drop many bombs. Hurt them hard. I will try to keep you alive. If they try to use planes. There's one. What's that? Who are they? I'd just seen them. Might have been right behind me. Nope.
The enemy is winning.
Just a bit. Just a hair. Clipped my air intake on it. That's what happened. Oh, like this vehicle is actually an excellent argument about the whole battle ranking be related to time period thing, because this vehicle's living proof that it isn't, because this thing's from the 60s. But it is awesome. One of my favorite early game spot next to the M16. It's just hard to beat quad 50s. Also got a pretty effective gun. Not very effective armor, though. Got one. And enough points to spawn something else. This is a big one. Where am I going? I'm just trying to go up the road.
The enemy is winning. We must counterattack.
Can't even see something there. Valiant attempt. But it didn't work. Was it enough to distract them? No, it looks like they're still gonna take it. They did. But it's like in a situation like that, if all I do is sit behind a berm or something, firing shells at them, they're still going to win. Because I haven't stopped them from progressing that meter. And oftentimes, just by rushing in, they're so not expecting that sometimes that it throws some chaos into it, and your allies can actually do something. Sometimes I just hope it inspires them to rush forward too. If you overwhelm them, you'll get through. You know, you're going for a breakthrough instead of just continuing on your front lines. Hey, that's going to be everything for tonight. So thank you everybody so much for joining me. It's been a pretty good stream. I had some fun playing some older stuff, playing some lower rank. It's been good. So I hope everyone's able to join tomorrow night when I do another one of these, and we will be doing ground combat again. So until then, good night and goodbye.